Janaya thinks she's very funny. Alright, I'm gonna switch to live chat, voice, and scene. I think everybody's little icons should be available in the upper left, unless I fucked something up.
Oh, let me
No,
say a
it
little
doesn't
funny
seem to
thing.
be working. Well, maybe it's not. I don't know. Whatever. The internet's not working right now. That's fine. The internet's down. Okay, so this is Meenkri Babysitter Fiasco. This is a game that Mio and their friends made for Mio's birthday about 5 months ago now. Um, I don't actually know if everybody here knows who I am because we might have brought in some Meenkri enthusiasts who I haven't met yet. I'm Bucky. I'm the host of this stream. I use he, here, or they, them pronouns, which are at the bottom of the screen. I was hoping to have everybody's little icons visible, but seems like Discord isn't playing nice with me today, so
Oh,
yeah,
Jojo. Buckle up,
that's
folks.
me. 5 years ago, yeah, no, that's God. I've been around here that long, but no.
This game wouldn't be possible without my dear friends, Lemon and Gabu. David, are you sneezing
Oh,
during my stream?
and David.
And
And
David.
And my friend John, who will not take any credit, but he'd helped a little bit.
This reward cannot be redeemed because this channel is not live. Okay.
Confusion?
Cool. Normal. Normal. God, do you guys also want to introduce yourselves?
Okay, I am Mio. I'm Marinara and Pasta on Twitter. And I made this game because it was my birthday month, and I was like, oh, I really love Meenkri. And I made some fan kids, and then I grabbed my friends and said, let's make fan kids. And then we went, hey, I want to make a game. And then it just happened. I appreciate they were very patient with me because I was like, game. And we did it in 3 weeks.
God, this is fucking incredible.
That's like the first thing we did together. Like I had just met you too.
Ideal friend making scenario. That's sort of what I'm being roped into as well.
It worked.
That's
It's a good strategy. You just have to make a game. That's it.
I'm smart.
My name is Gabu. I'm Melon Sharks on Twitter. My pronouns are they, them. And Mio went into my DMs to tell me about Meenkri, and the very next day was like, you want to make a game? All it took was one day. And then we made a game in 3 weeks. So,
See?
yeah.
I'm Joe, and that's all I'm gonna say because I don't remember my Twitter handle.
Damn.
that's fair. God, I
Well,
wish
it's
I
in
We
the
don't
didn't.
need it.
credits.
It's just Twitter.
It's in the credits.
Oh, yeah, also my pronouns are they, them, and your majesty.
Correct, Your Majesty.
Yeah, so I'm Case. I'm a friend of Mio, and yeah, didn't I make you that like a song for your like fan comic once?
You did, and I treasure
Yeah,
it.
Ooh.
yeah. I go by they them. Although in my Twitter handle, in my Twitter bio, which is Caseboy Advance, I have dumb ass because I am also a dumb ass. But yeah, I make beats. I used to draw a lot, but I don't anymore due to school. But yeah, that's me.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
the icons showed up. Amazing.
Yay! Also, those beats are
Mio's webcomic
organic.
is Hybrid Rule. Somebody asked in chat. It's called
Oh,
Hybrid
hybrid
Rule.
rule. It's hybrid
It's
rule.
great.
It's a
We
very
stand
good
Hybrid
rule.
Rule.
Yeah,
We stand
Mio's
hybrid rule on this channel.
really good
Also,
art and really delightful fan
Oh,
trolls.
thank you.
also, simply being in this server is making me appreciate Meenkri. I didn't have much of appreciation before, but now I'm being indoctrinated into the Meenkri cult.
Yeah.
All
Thank
part of
you.
all part of the plan.
All according
Mio
to
is the
Kaikaku.
Meenkri apostle.
It's working. Well, it's working then.
I am working on a Flash. It's coming. I'll open it up on Clip Studio, I'm like, all right, time to work. And then I'm like, I'm sleepy. I want to eat some pizza. And then I don't work on it.
That's a mood.
Meenkri, I don't know how I got into it. I was just kind of like, you searched as Mia King. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah, JoJo. I don't know how I liked Meenkri. It was probably like, I was like, way like in 2015 or 16, I was just like messing around, and I ran into a can cream when I was role playing, and it was like really sweet, and I was like, damn, a hoe might be catching feelings for this ship. I like this.
I didn't care about Mina or Cankry that much until Meenkri. So
I'm just
I
very
feel like a pink
infectious.
person. Yeah, it's
I
a
gave
good
y'all
ship.
toxoplasmosis, to be honest.
Yeah, because you're just a little Neko.
I am. I gave you love me juice.
Sometimes I baby talk the cat by telling him that he gave me that he's benefiting from the toxoplasmosis. He didn't give it to me. I've only had him for like a month, but he benefits from it.
He does.
Okay,
Oh, you came from Gabu Twitter.
I know nothing of Homestuck, but I came from Gabby Twitter.
Oh, thank you.
Shania, how dare
So
you?
embarrassing.
This is a
There's so
Homestuck
many
minutes.
people that don't like Homestuck anymore.
God, I
Following,
wish it
don't
was
like
you.
Homestuck following me.
I like how they
Shania.
typed,
You
I
for
like how they
coming.
typed out Homestuck as two separate words, like they're John Egbert. Very John Egbert type stuff.
Thank you so much for
Shania,
coming.
this is a
Oh, you gotta say
peanut-free
hey. Okay,
game.
that's cool. Okay, I know
Yeah,
this person.
Shania,
Hey,
this is a
buddy.
peanut-free stream.
Peanut free.
Mio and I are allergic. We can't be having that here. Peanut-free peanut butter. There's peanut-free
just
butter.
sunflower butter or soybean butter.
Sunflower seed butter slaps.
Almond butter goes hard, honestly. It's so sweet.
I hope you never read Homestuck. Yeah, that's the energy.
That
Yeah.
actually is the mood.
All you
Forget
need
about Homestuck, just know about Meenkri.
yeah, all you need
This
to know
a
is
very
that
fun game.
there's God, I guess you need to know a little bit about trolls. There's an alien species and they have different color blood, and two of them definitely absolutely canonically got married and had 12 children, and we're here today to babysit them.
Yes.
Also,
This is
there
a
are
babysitting visual simulator.
Oh
there
yes,
are
this-
sunflower seed butter cups, and they're very delicious. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, fuck, actually. Who's gonna do whom? I assume that I'm going to be doing Cancri because, reasons. But, and by that I mean, I guess I shouldn't assume that. There's several Cancri-kins on this call. I say this ironically. But we'll have, a Cancri Amina, an MS Par, and then the kids we can probably figure out as we go, but who wants to be the parents?
There's 12 kids.
Well, I will volunteer as Mina if I must. If I must.
Oh, what a drag for you. I guess. I guess we'll swap out on who's the MS Par narrator too, since MS Par can be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I poke my fork at you. Who's first?
Mm-hmm. Case, would you like to narrate for a little bit? Would you?
Oh, sure. I can do my narration voice.
Yeah.
Been practicing voices with my girlfriend when we played Hive Swap Volume 2.
Nice.
So,
yeah. Okay, then here we go.
So this is me, right?
Yeah.
This is the address your phone maps directed you to, and it looks like to be the exact point of reference described by one of the parents. God, this thing looks like an absolutely massive and partially quaint in the same breath of gaudy home craftsmanship. As you continue up the driveway, you see two large figures meandering around the doorway. It's your best guess that they were who employed you this evening. When you get close enough for them to give you acknowledgement to your presents, they look down at you. Literally.
Yo.
Hello.
I'm finna crank up, so hurry your ass.
Very well. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Usually I make a habit of scheduling these events more than 3 months in advance, but our previous sitter, the one who's managed the last few anniversaries in our absence, had a family emergency scheduled for this weekend, and at the risk of discrediting your abilities, we had to hire someone on the fly.
You're about to tell him that it's no problem, but he's already talking before you can even part your lips to speak. Either this dude has some impressive lung capacity, or he's got a fainting couch behind him.
With that said, I have faith you'll do everything in your power to ensure that our regulars are taken care of. Have you been introduced? I would introduce you personally, but since we're already behind schedule, and since you came so late, presumably for reasons out of your control, hopefully for reasons out of your control, you might just have to get to know them yourself. There's food in the thermal hull, in the fridge. Yeah, I know humans utilize different terminology, my apologies. And remember that Angelica is lactose intolerant, and don't let any of our younger ones near the pool without supervision because they do not all have gills, contrary to what some might tell you.
Crabs, we're wasting gas. Don't make me get out of this car.
Good luck!
And just like that, Kank returns, anxiously double-checking his fanny pack for essentials, and then gets in the car. Backing out the driveway, Kankry doesn't have the worst case of helicoptering that you've seen, but you're definitely relieved that Miss Peaksies dragged him away when she did. You're pretty sure he would have talked himself into staying behind if he'd been given enough time to do it. Maybe he'd just have ended up lecturing you through the weekend. Now you'd better go in and do as you're paid. Wrangling wrigglers, babysitting, child taking care of. But as you fully enter and shut the front door behind you, the children are sizing you up and immediately recognize that you are severely outnumbered. So you offer a very welcoming smile and humble wave to garner some inkling of trust. The most they do is strictly observe you, but not in a hostile manner, it seems. You'd better talk to one before they scatter and you're left with a target on your head. Who will you talk to?
All right, we got 12 babies. We got 12 of them.
Kit, a fanny pack is like a little, it's like a bag that buckles around your waist. It's like a little bag. It has an unfortunate name if you're British, but that's not what it means.
Fanny packs haven't really been big since like what, the 90s or the thousands?
Yeah, it's the 90s or the aughts. It's like it's meant to say it's like it sits on your butt, like it's a fanny pack, the slang that the version of the slang that means butt and not.
I guess you could position the fanny pack on either fanny, I suppose.
Yeah, true.
God.
In fact, have 12 kids. They have 12 beautiful children.
12 children. All right, we can start at the top, or we can look around a bit, or we can jump around a bit.
Yeah, you can definitely jump around. I also, this version right here is I had made some bug fixes, so this version is also available. I did some.
Oh, yeah.
I changed some of the name mechanics so they're easier to read, and I fixed some typos and other things, so hopefully it's readable and easier to play.
You just go to itch.io and get.
Thank you.
I didn't remember the extension of the. It's the only thing on here. There, okay.
Oh, so Janaya says start from the top, and someone else says chaos.
Anarchy.
That's a very beautiful name, Anarchy.
Okay, somebody said spoons sounded cute, so let's just start with the second one. Fuck it.
All right, spoons it is.
Oh, spoons. Yes.
When some time passes, what with all the socializing and babysitting, you realize, wow, babysitting sure did make you all hungry.
Hang on, I'm gonna bring us down a little bit so everybody's audible. Okay.
You decide to head into the kitchen in hopes that you'd find a snack. You could do that, right? You never asked, but it shouldn't hurt. When you enter the kitchen, you find one of the younger of the Peaksy Vantis siblings. This one looks like a red blood. They're rummaging through a variety of different food items, putting them on the counters. They spot you and seem to pause for a second before they grin.
Who's gonna be Spoons?
Somebody who hasn't done one yet.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's my child. Hey there! You want to help out? Usually I got an extra set of arms in the form of my Lucite, but as you know, she isn't here, so...
You consider this for a second. Was this okay? They seem to be completely set on this. It's like an everyday sort of thing for them. And they did say Mina does this with them all the time, so... After little consideration, you tell them, sure, why the heck not? They look very happy after you declare this.
Yay! Thanks! I love baking, and I especially love baking with other people. Let's bake a cake! My name's Spoons, by the way.
Stepping closer to the counter to check out whatever kind of cake it is they're planning to do, you realize the ingredients on the counter are a bit disproportionate. What on earth is this cake supposed to be? Strawberries, peppers, pre-made frosting, and is that an onion?
Yeah! I want to invent the best cake ever, and to do that, I need to be a little experimental. You get it, right?
Yeah, baby.
Baby.
Aw, they were just a cute kid with a cute dream. You nod sagely and say that this is very noble of them.
Thanks, I guess. Here, hold this bowl while I grind these vegetables down.
Ugh.
You hold the bowl and they begin to explain their baking process to you. The flour they had placed on the counter was being poured into the bowl they were holding, and then a big whopping of frosting among things that did belong in the cake, like eggs and sugar, and some things that didn't, like pepper and some Faygo? In the middle of their explanation, you realize they have no idea what they're doing. You're wary now that maybe this cake wasn't such a great idea, but you don't want to crush this poor kid's heart. They seem so excited. So you start slowly. Baking, huh? What's up with that?
Me? I've always liked baking, ever since I was a little grub. If I'm being honest, when I bake, I feel really connected to Mina. Sometimes I feel like it's the only way I can really connect to her.
Oh, you say. So this really means a lot to you, huh?
I like it.
You two just about finish mixing this concoction. You struggle to call it cake. By the time it's in the oven, Spoons looks very pleased.
I think this might be my best cake yet.
You grimace. Yep, for sure. When the cake is done, not too long after it's in the oven, they urge you to taste it. Hesitantly, you take a bite out of the cake and you immediately have to resist the urge to puke.
What do you think? Be honest.
What are you supposed to tell this kid?
Uh-oh, we got
Uh-oh.
choice.
Chat, make a choice, make a choice.
Should we be honest or should we sugarcoat it?
What do we tell a kid?
Oh, don't hurt her feelings. She's baby. Okay, there's two be honest and there's one sugarcoated.
Oh,
Oh.
be honest.
Three be honest.
Oh,
Three
lie
be
to the
honest and
child.
two lie to the child.
Daft.
We're really about
Into the ground.
to destroy this kid's confidence.
Destroy that
Kinda
child.
messed up.
Okay, alright, seems like the
Okay, everybody's
honest
going for
have
honest.
it.
Don't motivate that child. You tell it to them straight. This was the worst thing you ever tasted. They look as disappointed as...
sorry.
That's fine. They look as disappointed as you thought they would. But then they look pensive.
Well, you know what? Thanks for being honest with me. If I'm ever gonna be the best at this, I need honesty like that to let me know what I'm doing right and wrong.
You blink, surprised, but then smile at them. Wow, they're taking this with a lot of grace. Were they planning to taste the cake too?
What? No, you just told me it's awful. I'm not gonna taste it, dummy.
Look at the mess of the cake you made and grin. Well, what are they going to do with the rest of it then? It was still a whole cake.
Duh, I'll give it to Cliff. He'll eat anything.
They looked very cheerful, eager to try out whatever's next. You couldn't help but feel a bit proud.
That was the good ending.
Yay! We take constructive criticism.
I like the
We take
beat.
constructive criticism in this house.
Oh, you like the beat? Thank you. I made all the music in this
Oh yeah,
game.
well that I meant
Yeah,
I
I
said
made all of
the beanie, but yeah, I like the
Oh, the
music as
beanie. Oh,
Oh yeah, our MSP reader had
This
to
is
be a
very
little
good.
different.
yeah. Little beanie reader.
well. The beanie is
Yeah, I
very
like
good.
that.
It's a very good touch. Who will you talk to?
Who should we talk to? We should talk to Seafoam. Let's see what's up with Seafoam.
Yeah. I can
Seafoam!
I can narrate this one since Case has been doing all the narrating thus
Oh,
far.
thank you.
I can be Seafoam. I don't mind.
Yay. Something at the top of your head is telling you you really need to talk to this specific kid, even though they're visibly trying to beeline out of your field of vision. Hey! They really are ignoring you with a passion, or maybe you weren't making yourself heard well enough. Hey!
Yeah, I heard you the first fucking time. Fuck off. Don't you got diapers to change?
Well, yeah, you probably do. But you would also like to at least exchange formalities before that harrowing venture has to be done.
I don't care.
Upon closer evaluation, you see that this kid isn't actually trying to avoid you exclusively. They're looking for something frantically. They're fast, and bound down the hall and across the living rooms with ease. You ask if they need help.
Go away.
You really want to display that you are so good at finding things. It's like your superpower. You could magically find whatever they're looking for without breaking much of a sweat.
Damn, I said no. Can't you catch a clue?
They end up leading their search back into their room, but manage to leave the door open for you to come in, if you so please, as it showed they didn't care if you came in either way.
Whatevs, I'll find it. You look like you about to pop if I don't let you say some fuck shit to me.
You just wanted to introduce yourself and ask for their names since you are the resident newbie and very polite.
Sure. Seafoam.
Huh? You're a little confused. Was that their actual name?
Got an issue?
No, it's a very strong yet gentle name, fit for somebody who could rightfully wield it, like a fine and sturdy blade.
Got a knack for talking in circles. Just call me Cece.
Your curiosity is something terribly fierce that you need to bring back up what exactly they were looking for so frantically once Mina and Meenkri left.
My jewel.
You didn't quite catch that?
The Julius Caesar?
What?
The fucking jewel, dude. You're really about helping me out, then I'm looking for my thing, unless you know where it is. Do you?
Well, about that, you can't confirm nor deny if you have it or not.
Huh.
You gotta admit that made you sound incredibly suspicious, and CC is giving you one hell of a comb-over, which certified your worries.
Spill. Who took it?
Oh god, your silence is the absolute ticket that throws them off.
Tell me who took my jewel?
You can't even manage to reply before CC becomes so enraged at the idea that their jewel is in the hands of some conniving sibling out for their neck, they shut the door in your face. You better get that thing. Finds jewel.
just this prime older sibling. My younger sibling found my shit that I've been hiding from my parents. Oh God.
God. Okay, well, somebody has the jewel. We've got
Wondering
Luffington's
who.
spoons and
You gotta
Seafoam.
play and find out who has that jewel, or Seafoam's gonna get your fucking neck.
Is it drugs?
Clifford.
Well, it's not. I mean, yes, it is. It's sort of definitely. That's sort of what a jewel is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should do Clifford. That's who I'm campaigning for.
Ooh.
I do like
Bet.
Clifford.
Breeze says, I bet it's with Harold.
I just want to continue what Spoon said about Clifford. How Clifford will eat anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can play Clifford.
Case, do you want to voice Clifford?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be good.
All right. I will continue narrating unless anybody else would like to.
Because I can Clifford. Will eat anything? Yeah, that's me.
Excellent. Okay, we're gonna do it. You decide to see what's going on outside. It's good for kids to get out. Surely there's fun and totally safe shenanigans to be had in... Oh god. You know for a fact you jinxed yourself when you see one of the kids nearly halfway up the largest tree in the yard. You attempt your most stern get down here young man and shield your eyes as he makes his descent. Your heart sinks when you hear a loud thud, but when you finally take a peek through your fingers, a large figure looms over you.
What's up?
You're relieved to have not lost a kid so quickly, but also quite irritated. You tell him what's not up, him. Couldn't he find something else to do that doesn't endanger his own life? And possibly yours? You request his name so you know what to tell his Luci when they find the craters he's been leaving in their yard.
Clifford, but Cliff is fine. Relax, bro, I do this all the time.
Do what exactly? Fall out of trees?
No, I mean, like, not that often. Hey, I didn't even fall. Eat your eyes closed, wuss. You're acting like Can.
You explain that acting like Can is pretty much your job right now.
Yeah, well, Mina doesn't care if I do this kind of stuff.
Mom said. Oh, no. We are not doing the whole this Luci said this with the other Luci said that shtick. Right now, the only say that matters is yours. You are the babysitter, and if you say no, it's a no. He seems pretty upset, but he also understands that there's no reason to argue anymore on this point. Quickly, his mood shifts, like he just remembers something.
What are we gonna do about the cat, then?
Cat? What cat? Cliff points up at the roof. You can't see it, but you hear it. There's a damn cat on the damn roof!
There's a cat on the roof, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro. You got that part. How did he even know it was up there? Poor thing's so high up you can barely even hear it.
I put it there.
Why would he even do that? Never mind. You pace as you try to figure out what to do about this.
Come on, just let me climb back up there and get it. This is easy.
It's a tempting choice. After all, he was the one that put it there. He does seem pretty confident about this. Then again, if you're wrong, you shudder at the thought.
Psst, don't worry about me. You're cool with that little kitty cat just to rot to death on our roof?
Well, if you're going to compare the loss of a cat to a child...
Ugh, whatever, man. You got a better idea?
You really don't.
Great. Do we call the fire department or do we let him climb?
I'll give chat a second to catch up. I'm actually gonna BRB to go to the bathroom, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds. My room's right next to the
Bathroom
bathroom.
time.
I drank a lot of tea today.
Uh-oh, pee-pee. Cliff is Lemon's child in this whole fiasco. Lemon did the art. Lemon, say something.
art.
Get over here, you
My boy. It's my boy. That's all I got.
climbing boy.
My
I love his
what's
design.
his name? Oh, thank you. Jake Paul child.
No! No!
Ruined.
No! It's been 5 months
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
ruined.
Da Vinci child. Da Vinci
Okay.
child.
That makes it so much better.
That's
Oh.
what I forgot. I don't know their actual names.
Almost had to ban you from the server.
Oh my god. I've been banned so many times from your server.
Da Vinci?
Okay, I think the climb seem to have it. Janai's right, he does appear to have rope and everything.
That's true. She'll let him climb. But I would say
And he just
I would go with call the fire department first because, you know, just to see what's going on.
Okay. Well, we did make a save. So, hi baby. Let's call the fire department. You haven't even been here a whole day and you're already dialing 911. Fantastic. This isn't going to look significantly well on your babysitting resume, and when Meenkri finds out, you'll be cancelled for sure. Look at the little cat!
Look at that dog cat.
Just the end card makes me fucking lose it.
Bad end.
Just standing there.
Okay, let's... Can I load? Do I have to like hit the... Yeah, okay. Yes, I do want to overwrite my save. Can you take me there? Oh, no, okay. Well, I can just scroll back to it. Let him climb. Fine! You give in. You usher him to do it quickly before you change your mind.
Nice, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Check it.
You really don't want to, but it's hard to look away. In under a minute, he's already scaled half of the tree. He's at the same point you'd caught him just earlier. You imagine if you'd come outside a few minutes sooner, this whole situation probably could have been avoided, but you get the feeling he would have done it anyway the minute you turn your attention to another kid. Oh well, we're living in the moment. You begin to watch with more confidence. He really wasn't kidding when he said he knew what he was doing. It's actually pretty cool. You hold your breath as he makes his way onto the roof. Didn't it rain earlier? Oh god, what if he slips? You start to feel dizzy. You lose sight of him for a moment, but then see him peer over the roof and give you a thumbs up. The gesture was probably intended to reassure you, but the thought of Cliff leaning a little too far is enough to make you sit down and close your eyes. You hear scuffling getting closer and closer, and suddenly a loud thud. Oh god, you're too scared to look.
Miss me?
Cliff helps you to your feet, and you say hello to the family kitty.
Oh, this isn't our cat. It's the neighbor's.
Oh, little kitty.
It's not our cat, I just kidnapped this cat to fuck around with it.
Cliff is a mama's boy, as you can definitely tell.
We stand. I can even harder.
That's so awesome.
Okay, so I think Bree said earlier that they were interested in Pillowmina.
Pillowmina.
Are the neighbors Roxy? Is that Roxy's mutant kitty? I don't know. What is there lore on the mutant kitty?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, the cat does come back later, but
Oh yeah, the cat does come back later.
Doesn't go that deep.
But I won't say no if anybody has any theories. Open up this
I have a cat in my lap who's getting scratches.
Let's
We're gonna do Pillowmina next.
Yeah, let's do Pillowmina.
Pillowmina.
Does somebody else want to narrate this one?
I can narrate if Lemon voices Pillowmina.
I don't know. I should have said, I don't know if I'm up to, like, read anything. I'm not a good reader.
Oh, Lemon.
That's okay.
I'm not a fun voice person. I just draw the pictures.
You draw good pictures.
And just do the picture.
Jimmy, the true host of the stream. Jimmy's been walking around being a little too naughty to be hosting the stream, but he is a revered and esteemed guest of the stream. Just kneading my fucking stomach. Alright, okay, so Mia's gonna narrate and spins wheel. Who we've got Case has also been talking, so that's sort of wait, no, there's only Gabu's muted.
Now, why everyone's muted? Get back, we're on a stream. Get over here.
Nobody
all
wants to
can be muted.
interrupt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to unmute, but it wouldn't let me. I'll voice Pillowmina. I don't mind. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
How is this troll swaying back and forth gently while still remaining stood? That amazes you. When you tread closer, you notice that they are just asleep, which left them open to your pestering. Wave a hand in front of their face, but it does nothing than cause minimal wind. A snap, a clap, a small shout also does absolutely nothing to rouse them. How tired must someone be to be out cold? Yet the pillow in their grasp is held in a death grip. Under certain circumstances, you'd give a gentle nudge of the shoulder, but they're asleep and more likely not to have noticed you like the others had. Oh? Hello? Huh?
What?
You ask if they're okay. Falling asleep standing up in the middle of a living room is a feat you've only seen overworked medical professionals achieve.
I'm fine. I'm busy all the time, so I'm sleeping now.
Okay, you can get behind having a busy schedule from time to time, or all the time, but I'm pretty sure that having constant sleeping spells like this is unhealthy for a young troll. Does Mina or Cancri know about this?
Daph says it's the drug thief, get her ass.
Gabu?
Gabu?
Can you guys hear me?
No, I
No.
couldn't hear you.
My internet's a little shitty. Sorry.
It's okay.
Does, of course, they know. I have gymnastics, soccer, and then chess practice before 4. Then
Whoa! That's way too much in one day. No wonder they can barely stand up to even talk. You try to usher them out from the middle of the room, but they sort of disregard the hurting to slink in the direction of their room.
is there really that much? I like doing it all.
It is nice to have a full plate and be active, but there's a thing called overworking. Although you say this, their face contorts in thought like they're physically flipping through the files in their mind.
No, I'm having a blast, so I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Oh no. Oh no. Damn it, you didn't get their name. How are you supposed to wake them up now? Whether the activities they're doing are fulfilling, this is ridiculous. Wake up!
Ah! Don't do that.
Oh, sorry, someone is randomly in chat. Who are you? You must do an introduction first, before you... Here.
Hi.
Oh, hello, who are you? We're currently streaming right now.
Oh wow. Okay, sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, come here! No, don't laugh, Lemon!
They just joined the server like 1 minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aww.
I know, I just got surprised that I didn't see, like, there's no icon, so I'm like, where are you?
Understandable.
Oh no.
Hell. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Hopefully they fill out the intro. I have a thing where, like, if you don't fill out an intro, I'm gonna have to kick you. Because I gotta know who you are.
Oh yes, Bree, there is a Meenkri server. It's where we talk about Meenkri.
Yeah,
And get
it's nut
indoctrinated.
free as well.
It is nut free. There's no nuts allowed. 2 nut
Nut-free
allergies in the
server.
server. No nuts.
No peanuts, no walnuts, none of that, because Mio could die.
Good.
Macadamia nuts, almonds,
Also, Bucky.
and me. Pine nuts.
You apologized, but explained that you didn't want them to pass out without at least being near something soft to break a fall if one dares to happen.
Thanks. You have a point.
Now's the time to get that name.
My name's Pillowmina.
Is someone playing a joke on you? It's your best interest that you keep that remark to yourself, which you did. How did they get a name like that is a better workaround.
When I was a grub, I wouldn't calm down unless I was on this specific pillow. I've always been sleepy.
Okay, this is starting to make more sense. It's a little precious that they were named for a cute thing they did during grubhood, even if it's extremely corny. Oh, there they go again. Alright, do we let them sleep? Do we wake them up?
Let them sleep or wake them up.
I'll wait a bit for chat to catch up. Are they narcoleptic or are they just exhausted?
Well, their lore was kind of like up in the air, but because I was like talking, me and Bucky were talking about our nut allergies, I was thinking that like they have a whole bunch of like food allergies, so they're always on Benadryl, and that's why they're like perpetually tired.
That's so sad.
That's the nut allergy life. God,
Yeah.
is it always being like sleepy. Oh, Daft, you really think they took the jewel? You're like, nah, they got it. Everyone's telling them to wake them up.
If they were hopped up on nicotine, they'd definitely be awake. All right, we've got several we've got 2 sleeps, including some banging on desks to emphasize that sleeps, and then we've got Bree says that they want to be rowdy and wake them up. And then Cole says wake. Oh, hi baby. Are you gonna rearrange yourself on my lap now?
Oh, you said
Seems like
drugs are
everyone
another name
to
for
wake up.
medication. True.
But that was also a funny joke. I mean, they are on some drugs.
They are. Cancri was an EpiPen, just waiting, just ready.
All right, I think were we gonna be rowdy and wake them up, or are we gonna let them sleep? I think we have 2 of each.
Let's wake them up then. Let's wake them up.
Let's wake them up.
Yeah.
Pillowmina?
You're on one drug.
Pillowmina!
I keep doing it, sorry.
There's literally no reason for an apology. Presently, in their room, you can see the many medals and trophies that adorn the walls and shelves with a few gathering dust from age. Is the desire for achievement worth all this? Gabu?
Oh, hello?
Oh, it didn't pick up.
My internet. Yeah, it so is. I'm good at what I do, so why would I stop? I was gonna sign up for basketballs.
More? This show has got to pencil in a break before they have no more energy left to even breathe.
Oh. How do I do that?
Breathe?
No, dumbass. Sorry. How do I schedule and still do my stuffs?
You recommend a planner or a timer throughout the day that ensures that you reinforce yourself to take an hour or more to relax, because how can you do what you do best if you're half asleep?
I'm like this when I do my activities, though.
You blink a few times in utter awe. What you are slowly recognizing is that they are quite literally like this all the time and still can participate fully and excel. You don't know whether to be stupefied or terrified. Your mind has to wrap around that lump of information. Regardless, you still push the schedule and timer method, and Pillow takes it pretty well and searches for one of their many alarm clocks.
I can try.
Aww. Their little braces. I love their little braces.
Embrace.
Okay, I didn't save at the choice, so we're just gonna keep on trucking, I think.
Yeah, you got the good in.
You did.
Oh, Bree says, is Mina or Cancri the one with severe allergies or both? You know, it's kind of weird. I have severe peanut allergies, and neither of my parents have allergies.
Yeah.
So I just, and my sister also has like a severe fish allergy. So it's just weird. I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah, same. My dad's sister had a peanut allergy that she outgrew, but I don't know where the tree nut allergy came from. My mom's allergic to bees, but that's different.
Bees!
Bees?
Not the bees. Ooh, Janaya says choose Angelica next. Oh, Angelica.
You can do Angelica.
Do you like Angelica?
I would like to read Angelica.
Okay.
Okay.
Does somebody else want to narrate, or do you want me to hop in?
I can narrate this time. Switch with Mio.
Yeah. Okay, I'll hop on one of the next ones then. Let's do Angelica.
Angelica is a fan favorite. I'm so happy. Like,
Could say
Raiden.
that.
What?
I said you could say that.
Okay, then if you're gonna contest, who do you think is the fan favorite?
No, it's definitely Angelica, but it's okay. You would like to see what this kid in particular is about, since she's been making quite the face at you since you stepped into the door. And by the way she continues to scrutinize you whilst you remaining completely silent, you're more than sure she has an agenda. You ask her what's up. With something on your face, you have to swallow back some air because kids are relentlessly brutal with their thoughts.
I'm simply waiting for you to do something wrong or incriminating.
Wait, what? Wrong or incriminating? You're here to be a friend, companion, and overall caregiver for the weekend.
Likely story, whatever you are. Not that I don't know what you are, I just won't be pointing it out.
This is going to be really difficult to work around. You've barely made yourself present and she's already planning your downfall. You wonder if she does this sort of thing all the time, or only with wriggler wranglers. Babysitters?
You wouldn't be the first or the last one.
Is she the reason the previous babysitter refused to come in today or had a family emergency schedule? Who schedules a family emergency? Overall, she doesn't look as devious as the vibe she puts out. So you ask her name. It's best to be on an even playing field. She seems to respect that at least.
My name is Angelica Marybell, but don't think that because you have my name, you have the upper hand.
So this is the one who can't have milk. You ask her what other things she likes to do besides ultimately orchestrating your bitter and sad end.
I do documentation of what goes on at home in my 236,749 collection of holographic and puppy stickers.
That's super impressive. You can't even collect the rest of your socks from the washing machine. You segue into your curiosity and what she means by documentation exactly, but as you mention it, she pulls out a massively big pink binder that is threatening to burst from the density and pressure of the secrets withheld inside. Wow. Wow.
I know it's an impressive compilation of documents of first-hand events, but don't think for a mere moment I don't have this completely organized by date, holiday, and level of incrimination.
There is a ton in here. Honestly, it's pretty terrifying that she has the time and capacity to remember and jot down everything that's happened ever. She's like the definition of browser history. When you turn to a specific page, her face goes sour.
Ugh, I still can't not believe they got away with this. Butthole.
Angelica! Language! She rolls her eyes at you and waves her hand towards you as a non-verbal apology that she totally doesn't mean. Nevertheless, you ask her what the problem is.
Seafoam! They took my favorite stuffed animal and initially blamed hmoney for it, when we all know as a collective that he doesn't take without asking. He always knocks before entering a room. How could he possibly rob me?
That's awful. You offer to talk to Seafoam about this and retrieve the stolen plush.
I don't need your help. I've already enacted my revenge. Wait until Cree finds out about this. These are so banded in the hive. And look what I found. Their jewel and my revenge.
You have got to stop her. Sibling rivalry is one thing, but you're pretty sure that she could get Seafoam in a lot more trouble for the jewel than just taking a plush without asking.
That's the whole point. They've messed with me for the last time, and you cannot possibly stop me. Who are Nana and Cree going to believe? You or me?
Oh no, she seems really confident about all this, and you can't blame her because there is truth to her words. But you can't just stand here and let her get away with this, even if you know in your heart that jeweling is bad and has little to no research on the harmful effect it'll have on someone. You lost track of where you were going with that. Regardless, you hold up your phone. You threaten to call Meenkri about her schemes if she doesn't hand you the jewel to confiscate instead. You could easily return her plush as well.
Alright, we tattle on her, or do we let her off the hook?
What do we do?
I don't know, I've played this before, I feel like I can't weigh in on anything.
Alright, chat. You're gonna have to pick. Or Case if you haven't played it.
Sorry.
Tattle.
Let her off the hook. I like her.
Alright. Guess we're gonna let her off the hook.
Two said tap, call.
Oh!
Let it
Two said call Meenkri. What happens in the Meenkri house stays in the Meenkri house.
Yeah.
Well, let's let her off the hook first.
Okay, you can do both. You really don't want to call her parents while they're out. They could still be driving or enjoying a nice dinner away from the mayhem of having 12 offspring. And if they do pick up, Meenkri will make a point to turn around and derail the whole relaxation excursion for something as petty as this. You put your phone away.
I'm glad you came to your senses.
This shouldn't hurt your chances with talking to Seafoam now that...
Oh, Gabby, you cut out halfway through.
Gabu! Gabu!
Gabu.
Everyone type Pog in the chat to revive Gabu. We can all do this together.
Oh god, this is so frustrating.
Aha.
Just one Pog did it.
This happens very randomly, and I don't know why, but I can hear all of you while it happens. So,
Oh, cool. That sucks.
yeah.
You cut out
It
about
shouldn't
halfway
hurt your chances with talking to Seafoam now that you know this information, right? F.
Oh. Little Miss Tattleface does get away with it.
Tattleface.
Okay, alright, we've rolled back to the choice. I guess we're gonna call Meenkri now.
Yeah, we're gonna tell on her.
You wouldn't dare tell on me. I've already told you my stance. I am the good noodle.
You feel a little bad as you start to dial Meenkri's number into your cell phone and it begins to ring, which immediately makes her confidence wither and she panics.
Wait, no, don't call. You can't do this to me. I'm the star child. I never, ever get in trouble.
Kankri hasn't picked up the phone yet, but you hover your finger over the red end call button while standing your ground. You hate to see that she prides herself on keeping a perfect persona while willing to throw her siblings under the bus. It must be stressful.
Fine. You win, okay? Here, just take it already.
You immediately hang up and put your phone away, and she does as promised and hands you the jewel. Angelica's a bit shooken up, but otherwise her glares are like ice picks. You aren't the bad guy, you think. You should go talk to Seafoam.
Good? Question mark?
Yay!
Yay, maybe.
The sequel, Angelica's Revenge.
Oh,
Alright.
she might have anxiety. Yeah, she might. She's trying to be a little Miss Perfect all the time, and it's not good for her. Pats. Okay, who we got left?
All diagnosed with anxiety. I'm sympathizing. Okay, we should play Seafoam again, because if the code works the way it should, you'll get a brand new path.
Mm.
It took me forever to figure out. So I'm gay and small.
You go to find them again. The power of your walk can make middle-aged moms in early morning malls jealous. So it doesn't take you very long to see that they didn't leave their room.
Yo.
I got...
Breathe.
Your jewel.
Sick, hand it over.
You aren't quite ready to hand this little thing over until you address the missing item that Angelica had wanted back. Seafoam isn't enthused to have Angelica's name mentioned in tandem to their jewel, and they rightfully stare you down, but you continue and mention the plush for fair exchange.
Huh. What's she gotta do with this?
Are you sweating? Because your hands feel like a swamp in the middle of a global heat index right now. This troll no more than a mere teenager, and you're a nervous wreck of a diplomat between the two sibling cities.
She took it, right? Fucking twerp trying to find anything on me for parent clout. I took that plush because I just like messing. If anything, I was thinking of patching that damn thing up. It's whack, like a hound tore it up.
That is really nice of Seafoam to do. You knew that it couldn't have been that bad of a reason to tease your younger sister, yet Angelica made a huge deal of it.
She's had this shit forever, so it's probably her fave one.
That seems like a pretty decent exchange, and giving back this horribly bad item for your lungs for a repaired sentimental stuffed toy, you can question your morals later without telling on either of the two.
Sweet. You can bounce now.
Good ends, don't smoke, kids.
There's a little don't smoke there.
Yeah. That's really cute. Daft says, "Oh yeah, I'm reading all the signs. Parent clout, overachiever, getting irrationally angry when she gets called out. I diagnosed Angelica with anxiety."
The A in Angelica's for anxiety. Oh,
God.
poor baby. She's got anxiety.
Okay, so we've got hmoney, Leopold, Helga, Paige, Xandy, Ronnie, Harold.
So many kids.
There's still so many of them.
Who's next?
Alright.
Bree says Cash Money has been calling to me. It's a good name.
Cash money.
Cash money.
Cash money.
Cash
Let's go
Money.
with cash money.
I can narrate, but I want Case to read Cash Money.
Okay, I must.
Why don't you start with the first child, who so happens to be the tallest out of the group? The way he looked at you didn't really invoke talk to me. But it is in your job description to at least get to know some of the scamps you're going to be looking after. Almost all the kids absconded back to their designated living quarters, or gave you one hell of a cold shoulder. You can feel the frostbite setting in. You knock on Cash Money's door a few times. Who came up with a name like that? He remarkably opens it and lets you in. Does not look happy about it or mad either. Why does this guy look like he's on the edge of tears? You ask him what's wrong and offer the most tender expression you can manage. He still isn't buying your sincerity, but nevertheless allows you to continue making a fool of yourself.
You knocked on my door. Why are you asking me what's wrong?
You tell him that it's because he's crying.
I have hyperactive tear ducts.
Hyperactive tear ducts?
It's a medical condition, and it'd be great if you would just leave me alone.
But he looks so terribly sad, or is that just the way his face looks? Either way, you make a statement to hear out his troubles. You aren't his guardians, which can make blowing off steam a little less intimidating. That makes him cheer up just a sliver. He must have actually been sad. So that tear issue wasn't real, was it?
It is very real, actually.
Alright, do we say we're sorry, or do we joke around with him some more?
Tef says no. We die not apologizing.
Alright, if you wanna do that. If you wanna.
My instinct is to always apologize, but we won't this time.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Sorry, BRB, someone's here for some reason.
Okay, we can hang on for like a second or two. I'm enjoying Boy in Crop Top. That's very good.
I really like Cash Money's design.
Yeah. He's got it.
Cash Money's really good.
Cash Money is really good. He's just... I think that's either literally an aquarium in his wall or a picture of an aquarium, both of which are equally good.
Cash Money's pronouns are they, them.
Oh,
They,
shit.
them.
Yeah.
Well, I love their crop top and their whole
Their
outfit.
crop top is really it's just
It's very
got a
good.
money sign on it.
Exactly. It just fits so well.
Oh, God.
Shania's stern talking to me has convinced me not to be evil to the kids. I will change my answer.
Okay. We're gonna say sorry.
I think... Yeah. We'll apologize to the child when Mio gets back. I also when Mina gets back. That's not it. I'm sure Mio wouldn't mind. My friend's mailbox got knocked over by the snowplow, so now they don't have a fucking mailbox anymore. Mio equals Mina confirmed. Yeah, basically, yeah, pretty much.
I do love Mio's Mina voice very much.
Yes. We'll have to do like a Meenkri fic reading night or something one night.
That'd be really fun.
Hey, we usually read fics on Mondays. I missed this week, but usually on Monday nights the Will at Homestuck server reads fics, so I bet we could either do a Meenkri night or do a special event where we do Meenkri stuff.
I'm so
Alright.
glad more people are getting into Meenkri.
Yes, it's fun. I think that the optimal way to do fandom is to do it with your friends, doing shit you enjoy, and I have always been somebody who can be convinced of almost any ship. Almost any ship. So I've been enjoying myself.
This was definitely the ultimate self-indulgence thing.
Absolutely, but it's good. Like, I have to take the door decoration off first, okay. I joined the server, and then within, like, 2 days, I wrote 3,000 words of fic for Mio.
Very impressive. I haven't read the fics yet, but I definitely plan to.
Yeah. Oh god, I think... I don't know who else did. I need to finish Mio's fic Wheat. And then there's... I don't know if there's any others in that tag that aren't just smut. Which is, like, good, but also sometimes sometimes you want non-smut.
Meenkri Fic-Rex?
Meenkri Fic-Rex. There's a fic... So, and then somebody else on the server is writing, like... I think it's 100 ways to tell your wife you love her.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it's really adorable, and I'm looking forward to whenever they continue working on it. I think they were like halfway through last I checked.
Ooh.
I had 50 ways to tell your wife you love her, but you need all 100 ways.
They came to fix my washing machine and they were scared of my cat. Oh no.
No, David!
David's a good girl.
David walks
Oh,
up to
no.
them. Hello?
Oh, scared of David. Oh no.
Oh,
Leo, do you want us to continue? I need to ask. 'Cause yeah, okay. I'll read Catch Money stuff.
Or I think Case was.
Or,
Yeah, I'm reading Cash Money, so
Right. I'll read the
Mio was
narration.
narrating. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep it going then.
So I think we are gonna say sorry to the kid.
Yeah, we're gonna say sorry because the answer was changed in chat.
Yes. Okay.
You quickly apologize and state it's completely your fault for thinking he can't be sad and have an eye-watering habit simultaneously.
Yeah, I guess. There isn't really much going on in my life aside from the usual.
You ask what the usual is. You don't want to push any more out of him, but the suspension is killing you.
I want to kill Mina.
Whoa. Seriously, you weren't expecting him to come out saying that. You hope he doesn't want you to help him with something like that. You're not great at killing people on purpose, and Mina could easily snap you.
I don't actually want to kill her. I really like my parents, but I have a hard time getting close to her without feeling some kind of violent intent invading my thoughts. And I'm pretty sure she feels the same way about me. I haven't had a hug from her in sweeps, and Cankry's not good at hugging.
Cankry!
Your heart hurts a little thinking of the struggle these two fuchsias have living together in a household. But on the brighter side, Cash Money's made it to a decent age while under the immediate watch of a murderous alien parent. That's good, right?
You can just say shmoney. It's what my siblings call me. It still sucks that we can't even be in a room alone together.
You ask him if he's tried writing her letters, or does he opt to the usual texting sort of deal?
We text a lot. She sends me funny videos of fish sometimes. And she'll send me stupid, candid pictures of Cankry.
Even if they can't have the kind of bond they both want, it already seems like these two have figured out a way around it. But it still probably hurts to live in the same hive and try not to maim the other out of pure instincts.
You know what? That is true. I do want to find more ways to spend time with her without the feeling coming back. Thanks. I was feeling really hopeless. I'll keep on trying.
Hello.
Gabu?
I think Gabu's internet went out again.
I'm back.
You're back.
Oh.
So they come in here and they tell me, and I was like, oh, my washing machine's been broken for like 3 months. I'm going to finally get it fixed because, you know, COVID and shit. And they look at it and they're like, oh yeah, that shit's broken. We're going to have to order a new washing machine. And I'm like,
Oh Are you shitting me? Okay.
Damn it. Oh well. One of them would not come upstairs because I'm like, Dave's okay, she's just over here, she won't get you.
Oh.
Do you want to keep reading, Meow?
Oh, okay, sure. That's the spirit. This must have really hit him hard with her out of the hive and the tension's relaxed. Shmoney looks a lot more hopeful. You hand him a box of tissues.
Hope with the baby. I'm
Good end.
I am extremely into the crop top sweatpants combo. That is me all day, every day.
Shmoney's little crybaby.
Little crybaby with little twofers.
I'm just like, I imagine them like, that's why there's like this little tiny lore where like Angelica says Shmoney knocks on the door before he enters a room because he just has to make sure Mina's not in there. It's not like Mina doesn't love her baby. She's just like, you are my precious son, but I will rip your throat out and I'm so sorry.
Aww.
Okay. We got Leopold, Helga, Paige, Xandy, Ronnie, Harold. We were halfway through.
Okay, one of my favorites is Xandy, personally. But hold on, I need another minute. I need to like disinfect because people have been in here.
Okay, chat. Who do you want to do next?
Fish vids. Love you, Shmoney. Yeah, chat. Who are we feeling name wise? We've got quite a few kids.
Wow, we really are halfway through.
Yup. You've done 6 out of 12.
Xandy.
That's
Xandy
2 votes for Xandy. We've got Mio wants to
Xandy's
do
room
Xandy.
cracks me the fuck up.
Xandy is very good.
I love
The
Xandy.
one who isn't complex and nuanced. AK, none of them. Wow, Daft. That's not very nice. Daft's like, yeah, what about it?
No, we're going Sandy, not Harold. We're not going Harold.
We'll
Harold
get
is
to
good.
Harold.
Harold is one of my favorites.
I do like Harold.
Don't understand it. I don't understand
Me neither.
it.
Me neither.
Nervous.
He's just so bad.
Nervous.
He's so bad.
Got a soft spot for the nervous ones.
Oh god.
I drink some more tea.
Most people voted Sandy, so I think we're
Yeah.
gonna go Sandy now.
I full disclosure, I wrote Xandy and I don't remember what happens.
Oh, you don't remember?
We're gonna
Nope.
find out.
I guess you
Oh,
will.
it's now the chance
It's
to
all
find
part of the
out.
adventure.
It's all part of the adventure, exactly. We wrote them a while ago. Like it's been like
5
Sorry.
months.
Still maintenance thingies.
You're good.
Can't believe I need a new washing machine. My disabled ass. I can't wash every dish. I'm so tired.
Are you even supposed to like wash every day?
well, when there's someone in your house, maybe.
Oh, right. Oh, no. They were talking about disinfecting, right? I thought they meant like use the washing
Yeah,
machine.
I'm disinfecting because like I had maintenance in here. They all had masks, but I'm also just like, get out
Better
of here.
safe than sorry.
It's good to be safe.
Sarah. It's very good to make sure you're safe.
Yeah, I did some spraying and the lot, and we were all wearing masks, so it's pretty good. Dave, however, was not wearing a mask, but she didn't get close either.
Dave.
Oh, someone wants to do Harold. God.
Now we're doing Sandy next, not Harold.
Yeah.
All right. I don't mind voicing Xandy because I love doing Xandy's voice.
You
So
do
if
a good
anybody,
Xandy voice.
thank you.
Do a good Sandy
Oh,
voice.
now I want to hear it.
All right, who wants to narrate?
I could go back to narrating, I guess,
Hell yeah.
and give Bucky some time off.
Thanks.
Bucky deserves it.
Thanks. Okay, let's do the meme lord.
You lazily meander around in the living room for a bit. There's 12 of these guys, and someone's bound to wander through here eventually, right? Suddenly, the front door opens and a middle-aged kid walks in. Like, in the middle of the rest of the ages this horde had. It's a wonder they don't walk right into a wall. They're super preoccupied with something in their palm husk. It must be something pretty awesome by the look on their face. You can't really help but get all up in their business about it. You offer a friendly greeting and ask what's so funny. Immediately, their face goes blank. They ignore the question.
What? Who are you?
The babysitter? Geez, did you even know that their parents were gone? Kids these days. Who the heck are you? What were you doing outside? Xandy goes back to doing who knows what on their phone and proceeds to ignore your attempted conversation, heading presumably to their bedrooms. You feel a parental rage building. Seriously, what's on that phone that's so interesting? What's wrong with little face-to-face chit-chat, huh? They look extremely annoyed at this.
Please, don't even start that shit with me. You know, just because your gen doesn't understand the shit doesn't make it cool to go around ripping on it like some bored-ass loser with too many shits to give. Get a job, man.
Yikes, geez, sorry, you're just really curious about whatever cool shit they're up to, that's all. This is your job. Cut you some slack, huh? You're new here. They relax a bit.
It's all good. Just that I already get enough of that shit from my loose eye. They don't get this shit. I don't really know if you'll get it either.
Oh yeah? Shoot, kid.
Alright, so you know cat memes, right?
Of course, big fan.
Well, we're bringing them back.
Huh?
Exactly.
Cat memes, aren't they like still extremely popular? You're pretty sure that's a trend that never died out.
Definitely, but this shit's different. None of these funny-looking ass cats being all dumb and crying and shit. This is some new shit. Here, look.
Xandy shows you their palm husk. You swipe through a few odd pictures of cats. A cat sitting on top of a shelf, a cat lying on top of a fridge. Thrilling content for sure. The last picture is a picture of a cat on the roof. What? Wait, oh god, is that this house?
Alright, do we say they're hilarious, the funniest shit you've ever seen, or they call these memes is beyond insulting to meme culture?
The funniest shit you've ever seen.
He turned him into a Pillowmina, funniest thing I ever seen.
God. And it's just like,
Funniest shit I've ever seen. We're bringing cat memes back, dude.
I can see Xandy just talking to Mina about some meme. She's like, yeah, wow.
That's actually that's me whenever I talk to my mom. Sure, yeah, go on. Yeah, could you wash the dishes, please?
Alright, we've
My
got...
answer was funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, we have a cup. We have 2 for funniest shit I've ever seen. Let me save real fast in case we're wrong. Okay, let's call them the funniest shit you've ever seen.
Well, they really aren't at all. Either you're lying or you're just plain stupid.
Xandy walks away as if you'd never even had that conversation. You don't try to stop him. You're probably just too old for this shit.
Damn.
Okay,
got
boomer.
boomered.
Alright, let's back it up. Let's tell him to call these let's tell them to call these memes is beyond insulting to meme culture.
Exactly, that's just it. These images are beyond humor. The sheer irony of it, man, it's just on a whole other level. You see people using these memes and you just know, this guy knows what's up. Trust me, these could really be the next big thing.
You try to think of an online scenario where a stale image of a cat on top of a fridge is an appropriate response. You really can't. You press Xan on this.
I don't know, I'm just a supplier. Who knows what'll happen? Sure, they might flop, but this could also be revolutionary. This kind of stuff is pretty unpredictable. You never know.
There's definitely some truth to that statement. But still. Screw it. You give up trying to understand.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
To be honest, this all just sounds like bullshit.
Totally. See, you do get it.
Sure.
You want to see more of this shit?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Shit's boring as hell.
Is Xandy trolling you?
No comment. Not everything's meant to be understood.
Yeah. You think back to how this whole interaction started. You try not to point out the contradiction. You're beginning to think it may have been intentional. You understand that it's not to be understood. You're ready for this conversation to be over. Xandy looks very pleased.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
actually,
what the fuck are they even talking about, right?
it's like really
What's going
talking to a 12-year-old.
God,
It's
yeah.
like actually talking to a 12-year-old. This is what talking to my brother's like.
Janaya, can you confirm? Is this how the youngins speak?
Is this the next
God.
gen?
Is this what Gen Z is?
Is this what the kids call Pog?
Is this Poggers?
I feel like Poggers is like a universal thing. I think all generations understand Pog.
Janaya confirmed.
It's the great unifier. Pog is the great unifier.
If I
Yes, this
say
is what
that
it's like
Pog's
talking to
hard to my mother, I don't think that she's gonna know. What
Okay,
the fuck
maybe
I'm talking
like
about.
between
Xandy
like
assigned
millennial
Void
and like
player.
Gen Z.
Void player. Interesting. We never gave our children class specs, so that's
We didn't,
interesting.
yeah.
That is the name of the game around here.
Give us your class-specting headcanons.
God. Fuck. Okay. Out of who we've done so far, who have we done so far? We've got hmoney, Spoons, Angelica, Seafoam, Pillowmina, Xandy, and Clifford that we've done so far.
Oh wow, we're almost done.
Wow. This is like one of the fastest playthroughs of this game ever, to be honest.
Speed run. All children advantage.
You know what we should do?
What?
Should we do the baby?
Yes, let's do the baby.
We're gonna do the baby.
Breathe.
Who wants to narrate for the baby?
I'll narrate.
I gotta go take a sec.
Oh, we can pause. We can all take a little moment.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
BRB.
We can. Oh yeah, there's a baby.
We can talk about class-specting. Well,
Yeah, we can take a
yeah.
break to talk about class-specting. Okay. It's we don't. One of the things is like the classes are usually revolve around like the story arc that somebody has, but I'll bet we can at least give aspects to everybody we've done so
yeah,
far.
aspects. That's fine.
I do like Void for Xandy. It's just being like unintelligible, completely fucking unintelligible and misunderstood on purpose is peak Void player. Like, no, I'm doing this for a reason.
Yeah.
Or the Bard Prince of Light. No, I think the Void players are strong with them. Clifford. Part of me wants to say Breath.
I was thinking that too.
Breath is pretty good.
What do you think, Lemon? He's your baby.
Very go with the flow type of character.
I honestly can't remember. I'm still kind of homestuck baby, so I don't remember what they all mean that well. Just vaguely.
Breath is like freedom and not giving a shit about not conventions, but like I sort of go with the flow is what somebody said, and that sounds right. And I'm like this close to being like, here, let me break out my notes, but I don't wanna...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Cliff is kind of go with the flow, just climbing, chilling.
Yeah, I think so.
Angelica being a heart player is really cute, but also really sad.
That God, yeah, so she's sort of like she does have a lot of irons in the fire, but she seems like she's sort of like being very she's the very meticulous note-keeping thing sort of reminds me of Nepeta. So I can see that a lot. I like that. Spoon's for sure a life player. Angelica might be
Life
blood.
player for spoons.
Hmm.
I don't know about blood
Interesting.
for Angelica.
Oh,
Silk life for spoons.
Give me drawing ideas.
Jania's like, I know a sylph when I see one.
What are sylphs usually? What are sylphs like?
I'll let Jania may have an answer for this one, but like they're sort of the ones that like get shit done, and I think Spoons is sort of like trial by experimentation and just throwing whatever the fuck they want at it seems to be sylphy. Spoon. Seafoam.
Doom. Interesting. Oh, you know, hmoney is a hope player. I wrote hope because I was like, oh, there's hope for hmoney, but also hmoney is kind of a hope player.
Painfully sincere. Yeah. Hmoney's just like, I don't know. I'm not sad. I just cry. Maybe I'm a little sad.
Let's see who. Seafoam being a Doom player, you know? Seafoam is in the little canon that we have stitched together. It's kind of like Seafoam just loves to bully Angelica. They just kind of have like this bullying thing going on. Because Angelica's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna kiss up to Cancree because I like being the good noodle. I am the good noodle. I'm the best. Oh, Heir of Doom. Oh, you know what? hmoney being an Heir of Doom. Whoa. And then maybe Seafoam could be like a not a bard of hope because that's just Cronus. That's just Cronus.
Assigns one of your kids Cronus. Who's the other sea dweller? Is it Harold?
Harold.
Yeah, it's Harold. It's Harold.
You can have a Cronus.
Cronus is allowed. And then
Boo, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Can't wait to class back to baby.
Baby fever time.
Baby fever
Baby
time.
fever.
Time for baby.
I'm gonna preemptively class-spect Paige as a light player.
Intriguing.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Baby time.
Oh dang, isn't there a baby? Better go check on the baby. You find the door labeled Paige and clear your throat as you prepare to perform your best baby talk voice. A small toddler perks up from behind some stacked books as you enter the room that looks brand new. You suppose that makes sense since its inhabitant is brand new as well. You recall Cancree saying she'd just finished pupating a few weeks ago.
Wait, hold on. Is the music playing?
No.
Because this was one of my favorite songs to compose. This music is jazz. That's right, baby jazz.
Baby jazz.
It's weird that the sound isn't playing. Weird. Because I heard it on the other ones.
Okay, maybe if it doesn't show up when Paige...
Oh, it could show up when Paige arrives. I might have it coded like that, honestly.
Okay.
I think that is how it's coded. Oops, forgets your own code.
Thanks, Bree. Paige toddles towards you excitedly. Yeah, it just started. Okay.
I can make the baby sounds.
You greet Paige. You wonder if there's something she wants. You know babies have their own ways of asking for things. You just hope Paige's language doesn't involve massive tantrums. You notice her looking intensely. Following her gaze, you see a baby bottle. Of course, baby's gotta eat. You mix up some regular formula with warm water in the bottle for Paige. You sit down in a rocking chair while you feed it to her. Once she's finished, you notice she's making that face again, this time at a rather large book on the floor. Surely Cancre left that there on accident. Paige hops down from your lap, teeters over to the book. You're about to get out of the chair to get the book for her, but she's already nabbed it effortlessly. Geez, the book is nearly the same size as her. Maybe it's not as heavy as it looks? She unexpectedly tosses the book and you wheeze as it lands in your lap. No, it's pretty heavy. It must be a troll thing. Paige climbs back into your lap and makes herself cozy, ready for a story. Or, you're not actually sure what kind of book this even is? You thumb through a few pages. It's a dictionary. She wants you to read her a dictionary? You look at her. Is this baby serious? She looks serious. Screw this or give it a read.
Gotta be very careful.
Careful with the baby.
Baby feelings.
Don't want to hurt the baby feelings. This is Cancre's child. Give it a read. Fair. Read to the baby. Jock nerd hybrid baby. Gone. Alright, chat says give it a read. Oh well, a few pages won't kill you. Lol. Paige really does seem to be enjoying this. Her eyes follow along as you read. This is unbearably boring. You don't know how much more you can take. You begin to close the book. You leave the book open. You need a plan. You brainstorm as you read the 4th page of words starting with N. Namesake, Namibia, Nanjing, Nanny, Nanosecond, Nap, Napalm. That's it! Napalm! No, Nap! Paige just ate. It shouldn't be too hard to get her to sleep, and she does seem pretty relaxed. You glance over and see a conveniently placed pacifier on the shelf. Paige takes the pacifier willingly, and you notice her head begin to nod. Relieved, you close the book and try your best to lay it on the floor without shaking the entire house. Within minutes, Paige is out cold. You rock back and forth in the chair, enjoying some momentary peace and quiet. Sweet cheers to the baby.
Baby with a little pacifier.
Pets her.
I kind of feel like
baby.
we should do the bad end for Paige.
Okay, yes.
I infect chat with baby fever. No!
Screw this.
Yeah.
No way are you reading a dictionary to a baby. You lay the book on a shelf where Paige can't reach it. Out of sight, out of mind. One look at Paige's face, you can already tell it's game over for you. Oh, she's the purple one. Okay.
No, she's indigo.
Oh, she's indigo.
She's indigo, yeah.
She's big strong.
Big strong.
That is the most Rose Lalonde-esque troll baby I've ever seen. Oh,
See,
really? Oh my gosh. I wasn't even thinking that at all. I was just like, baby go
She wants
brr.
the dictionary. She wants words.
Yeah.
Alright, who is next? There is Harold, Ronnie, Leopold.
Helga.
Harold.
Oh,
Ronnie, Leopold, and
Helga.
Helga. Yeah.
I think, yeah, we got 4 more. Helga, perhaps, says Bree.
Sure.
Helga.
Helga.
I want to voice Helga when it comes up.
You want to voice Helga?
Yeah, I want to use this voice for Helga.
I can do the narration for Helga.
Ran. Let's go.
It was definitely quiet now, eerily so. You go back into the main room of the manor you were taking care of for your employers, hoping to get some TV time, only to find a small mess that definitely wasn't there before. Huh. In the corner was a child, a very small, wide-eyed child who was staring at you. It was honestly pretty creepy. You say hello politely and ask her if she happened to make this mess. She doesn't really respond, instead only looking off into the side. Her expression doesn't change much, but she was looking at the mess almost pensively, as if just noticing it was there. Then she shrugs. Okay, so she supposedly has no idea where this mess came from. You tell her that can't be, because almost every other kid was already doing their respective thing, and she was the only one who was in the living room. She looks at you again, and you wonder if maybe she just can't talk. You ask her, and she stays quiet as can be, which, cool, okay. Can she maybe clean up the mess? She says nothing, and instead opts to walk over to the couch and crawl on it, sitting down and looking at you after. So she wants you to clean the mess. Cool, alright, you guess you could do that. It's not a big mess. You resort to cleaning the mess on the floor while she watches you carefully. You notice the shirt that was inexplicably on the floor had the name Helga embroidered onto it. You knew this was hers, without a doubt. This was definitely the creepiest kid you had met so far. Once you finish, Helga's right in front of you again, but this time she's smiling. She looks kinda cute when she's smiling like that. But also, why is she holding her hands behind her back like that? Helga hands you something, and when you look at it, you feel your face blanch. Holy shit, this was definitely one of Angelica's plushies. Holy fuck, wait, is she pulling out another one from her skirt pocket? Wait, why did she have so many of these things? Holy fuck, holy shit. She's still smiling.
Alright, sneak these back into Angelica's room or make her sneak them back into Angelica's room?
What do we do?
Everybody hates Angelica.
Oh.
Poor Angelica.
Well, except for Raiden.
Raiden loves
Yes.
Angelica.
I actually too. Everybody who has to live with Angelica hates Angelica.
It's just kind of funny though. Angelica and Helga actually really get along.
Yeah, God. Yeah, they're both little shits. They feed off of each other, presumably.
Sorry, Helga, you were on your own.
I'm gonna make Helga sneak him back? Or what do we do?
We've got one for Helga and one for you.
We sneak?
We sneak.
Make her do a sneak.
Oh, we got two. Make her do a sneak.
This child needs to learn responsibility.
What if Helga made a little honk?
Wait, where's my...
Honk. Do it again! Do it again! That's Helga.
Oh, three-eyed cat. In the background.
Yeah.
Helga honk. We snack, you snack.
Let's make her sneak him then. That's, I think, the most we got.
How about we do how about we sneak him in first? Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Let's do that.
You decide to pull off the espionage mission of a lifetime and grab the many plushies into your arms. You really didn't want this kid to face Angelica's seemingly incredibly passive-aggressive wrath, so you bolt off into the hallway and make your way to Angelica's room. You notice the door is a bit open, and you decide to creak it open just a tad to see if she was in there. And she was not, thank God. You enter the room and start to put the plushies back on the shelves and on the bed, where Angelica will hopefully not realize anything was even amiss in the first place. You honestly feel pretty good about this so far. You look around and make sure everything looks at least somewhat in order. When it does look okay, you sneak out of the room and try to leave it about just as open as when you found it. You breathe the deepest sigh of relief you can muster and start slowly making your way back to the living room, where Angelica was standing with Helga, who seemed to be leaning towards her and whispering something in her ear. Not to mention the living room was messy, again. Mia, you want to do Angelica's voice?
Oh, sorry. I was doing some moderation.
You! I knew you'd mess up. I just knew it. Helga told me everything, and I'm so telling Nana and Cree on you.
Wait, what?
The nerve, stealing a kid's stuff? You'll never work in this town again.
Out of the very corner of your eyes, Helga was smiling widely now. She looked absolutely delighted.
Uh-oh. Just
Yeah,
the
they get
eyes.
along.
Okay, let's make her do it now.
Alright.
Conspiring.
You tell her as calmly as you can to go put those plushies back into her sister's room or she could get in big trouble. The last thing you needed was to deal with Angelica again. One time was enough to know you were already on her hit list. She looks at you, wide-eyed as ever, and pushes the plushies towards you. You stand your ground and point at the hallway, telling her as firmly as you can to put those darn plushies back, dang it. She blinks and then scuttles off, plushies in arms, down the hallway. You sigh. These kids might actually be the death of you. You sit on the couch and close your eyes to relax for a few minutes. Did you really need this job that badly? When you open your eyes, the exact same mess as before is back and Helga's standing there again, a smile on her face. Hey, why is there a mess again? She shrugs again, seemingly keeping the charade of innocence going for as long as she can. But you knew better. Come on, kids, seriously, clean up, or you would, ground her or something. You don't really know if you can do that, but something's gotta give. He seems to mull it over for a second, but walks over to the mess and starts to clean it up. You didn't think it'd be that easy, but you're glad it was. When she's in front of you again, she's smiling and the living room is clean again. You decide to thank her, and she nods politely.
You are considerably more demanding than our other babysitters have been.
You are surprised by the sudden talking. What the fuck? Wait, what does she mean?
Well, most of our babysitters have always had trouble saying no to me, or even simply telling me to do the most meaningful of tasks. I can respect that you took initiative by telling me what to do, no matter how absolutely adorable I am.
Sounds like a grown woman. The hell? So this was what, a test with the messes and taking Angelica's plushies and the not talking thing? She seems to consider this for a moment before looking back up at you and smiling a wide smile.
No, I was honestly just fucking with you the entire time. It's kind of my thing, you see. Staying quiet is how I stay out of trouble. Not that it always works. But I like you, and I think you should play with me.
Yeah, sure, but you kind of wanted to watch some television first.
Play with me now, or else.
Wow, okay. You think maybe playing with this kid is for the best. You don't know what to think of the threat given how vague it is, but you decided it's best not to find out.
She's baby.
She's baby.
Look at that precious little angel child.
She's a baby.
She's a baby.
Yeah.
Mine's player.
I love from
fun
Doom
fact
to
about
mine.
Fun fact about her quirk, her B's and her O's are capitalized because those are the ones that Meenkri replaces in his quirk.
Aww.
The lore.
Alright, who have we got left? Ronnie, Harold, Leopold.
Yeah.
Let's do Leopold.
Leopold.
Is Leopold a French name or a British name?
What?
I don't know. It's kind of both a little bit. Because France
Leopold.
and England are kind of they're kind of commingle a lot
Oh,
with their...
no. Leopold of... I'm seeing Leopold of Belgium, the bad guy.
Oh.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so who wants to do who? So we got Casey, you want to narrate and I'll do Leopold?
Sure.
Okay. Ooh.
It's been a long afternoon of talking to kids, meeting kids, and listening to their problems, or maybe even getting yelled at. At this point, you just wanted to find a place to take a nap. Or at the very least, a bathroom or something. You're walking down the hallways of the huge mansion in search of said bathroom when you suddenly hear a loud crash coming from one of the bedrooms. You panic, not really wanting to be held accountable for anything that could happen to any of these kids, and decide to burst into the room, door swinging open to reveal, well, a room, and a very bored-looking kid. They spot you and seem to be sizing you up for a second, seemingly unimpressed by your presence.
So, you're the new babysitter. Ooh. Oh, huh. That's not an ooh or an oh whoa. It looks like one.
It does like an oh
It's the opposite of Mina's quirk, though. It's not an O, that's an H. It took me a second to remember that I had just said the.
The brain is powerful.
My brain's working well right now.
Is that a non-binary pin I see near the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
It sure is.
They have the two that we can
Ooh,
see are
the biped.
binary.
Yeah.
Very kin. Very kin.
Neat.
Anyway, you blink. Yeah, of course. Who else would you be?
I guess I'm not super impressed, TBH. I thought we'd get someone cooler this time, but whatever, lol.
Damn.
Okay. Hey, did you hear like a loud crash earlier? You could have sworn it was coming in from here.
What? Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't hear no loud crash.
Ugh, fuck. Maybe all the noise you've been hearing all night have been getting to you, after all. You're hearing things now.
Yeah. Hey, but since you're here and all, you wanna, hang with me for a little while?
Oh, wait. They actually wanted to hang out with you? Well, maybe you're making a better impression on these kids than you thought.
Okay, sure, or actually I still have to use the bathroom?
Definitely sure. Sure has my vote.
Okay, we got
Kids
one
look
for
like a
sure.
cool hang.
The stool as a nightstand is incredibly relatable, yeah. Yes, yeah.
Wait, you have a stool in your room?
Fuck, that's so epic.
Got one for bathroom. Anybody else, I like the implications that you're not even the second, but maybe the 35th babysitter that Meenkri and Mina have gotten. Yeah, that seems accurate.
If I had to babysit 12 kids, I could only do that once in a lifetime.
Exactly, and the payment would be good.
I mean, you gotta have more than one babysitter for 12 fucking kids.
Exactly. 12
honestly.
kids would require maybe 3, at least. 3 to 4 babysitters.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I'd assume the parents would be loaded if they can afford 3 to 4 babysitters.
Also 12
So-
kids.
Yeah, exactly. That too. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Very good
I think
point.
we have more shores than we have bathrooms.
Hang out. Okay, let's hang out. Sure.
Oh my god. They light up at your answer, much happier than they've seen so far with the conversation.
Sweet. I mean... Yeah, that's cool, whatever.
You step fully into the room, looking around it with reckless abandon. So, this was a 12-year-old's room, all right.
What? I'm 6 weeks old, you weirdo. I get that you're whatever it is you are, but do you really not even know that much?
You weren't super well versed in the specifics of trolls, but you knew enough that you could take care of them. You clarified that you didn't mean that 12. It was like a different 12.
Well, okay, don't worry, dude, I was just kidding. You're pretty on edge. Did you already meet Seafoam or something?
You hesitate to answer for a second, but then decide to ask them for their name. They grin when you ask them.
Leopold Cucumber Pisces Fantas at your service.
They immediately shrink back when they realize how loud they were.
But you can just call me Cuco. Everyone else does.
You don't know exactly what's going on with their mood shifts, but decide not to question it, in favor of looking around their room. You notice it's fairly neat, despite how unkempt their own appearance was. Then, out of the corner of your eyes, you see glass sticking out of their closet. What the hell was that?
What are you... Oh,
They fiddle with the sleeves of their oversized sweater for a second, seemingly nervous.
Okay, so maybe I broke something to get you come in here. Is that such a crime?
What the heck? Why would they even do that? They could have just called you or something?
IDK, I guess I was only thinking about how you've been talking to everyone else unprompted and figured give me an excuse. Like, whatever, it's not a big deal.
But then, why do they even need an excuse? And what did they break? Are you going to get in trouble for it? Because holy shit, you needed this job and you did not want Meenkri on your ass, and that about something this petty.
Ah, dude, chill the fuck out, okay? I never wanted, like, another stupid babysitter. Like, not only is hmoney almost a fucking adult, but that last one was really nice to me, too. I didn't have to ask for shit. They just paid attention to me whenever they felt I needed it. You waltzed in here and breezed right past me when you walked through the door, and I immediately knew you wouldn't give a shit. I get enough of that shit from my parents.
Oh. You look at them, a little stunned at the sudden outburst, but hesitate for a sec. You say you're sorry about the last babysitter, and about the parent thing. They don't look at you, opting to look at the broken glass by their closet. Look, you start. You can help them clean out the glass, and then maybe the two of you can talk. You know you're not their last babysitter or their parents, but you want to do this job right by them regardless. And that meant spending time with all the kids. You could change what was probably a very overwhelming thing to them, and in all honesty, you could relate. When they look up at you, their mood is significantly different.
Yeah, I guess I don't do very well with change. It's kind of weird to have such a big family, but feel like you can't really talk to anybody, you know?
Yeah, you know. They rub their sleeves against their eyes and then proceed to mumble.
Oh, sorry, I've been such an asshole. I'll clean up the mess.
They hesitate for a second. You smile, encouragingly. Yeah?
When we finish cleaning this up, can we, like, play video games together? I got this new skin on Fork Knife that I've been dying to show. Fork Knife that I've been dying to show peeps.
Fork Knife. Oh, hell yes. Hell yes.
Fuck yes, I'm fucking pumped.
Fork Knife!
You resolve to have a talk about their language a little later. Hell yes.
Go. Oh my gosh, they're playing it on the Trolltendo Switch.
Trolltendo Switch. The middle child experience. Baby. Alright, we've got...
If we do Harold, I think I have a voice for them.
Okay.
Ooh. Then we should do Ronnie then. Let's do Ronnie before we do Harold.
Okay.
Want that to be a crowd finish for Harold.
Okay, so who wants to do narrator and who wants to do Ronnie?
I can narrate for Ronnie.
Okay. Gab, you want?
Or I could voice Ronnie, either or.
I'll do Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna voice anymore because my internet's so bad that I might just disappear again.
Yeah,
that's okay, Gabu.
But I'll be
I
here.
give you a kiss.
Okay.
Okay. Walking through the hallway of bedroom doors, one opens very suddenly, and some kid in a rush nearly collides with you. You're pretty annoyed at being jump scared like that, but he's just taking it much worse. He looks like he's close to having a heart attack. You really spooked the guy. You apologize and ask if he's alright. You look at his door. Ronnie?
Yeah, I'm fine. I really do have to go.
What? Go where? Why is he so nervous? What's wrong? What's he up to?
What? Oh, nothing. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that has to get done around here. I've, got a lot to do.
What stuff? Like chores? Did Cankry leave chores for the kids? Either way, you're the one in charge here, not him. You tell him not to worry. If there's something you need him to do, you'll let him know.
Yeah. Cooking, cleaning, breaking up fights, keeping everyone on the ground. There's a lot. Someone has to do all this stuff.
And that someone is usually him? You highly doubt it.
Well, no. I mean, sometimes I don't know. I'm doing my best, okay? But, how can I be sure that you can handle managing things around here? Like, do you know how bad that looks on me if something happens?
Well, of course there's a lot. There's 12 of you, but everything will be alright, you think. You remind him that he's not in charge here.
It doesn't matter. Cankry won't be happy with me if things aren't in order when they get back. But... Oh wait, no, that's you.
But... You're not in charge. He's starting to look pretty annoyed with you.
It's a Jade thing. We're good at this kind of stuff. At least Cankry likes to say so. Quite often.
Interesting, really, but it doesn't matter. You're not in charge, or you don't seem like you can handle this kind of stuff.
Okay. Do we just keep saying that they're not in charge, or do we say you don't seem like you can handle this kind of stuff? Chatteroony.
Leopold being a time player is good, though. I'm really
like
thinking that. I mean, now second option.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
Let's tell him he doesn't. This is another nervous kid with braces.
Ah, yes. The way of being a teenager. He looks defeated.
I know.
Does he even want to be in charge of all this stuff? Doesn't seem like something a kid his age would be so ecstatic about.
No, I don't. It's hard, and, to be honest, I'm really not good at any of it.
Shocker.
I hate it, but it makes my Lucai happy. I really don't want to disappoint them.
Well, of course any Lucai would be ecstatic to have a kid who's willing to do the dishes, but it doesn't seem healthy to be putting all this stress on himself over it.
Yeah, maybe, but, I don't really know what to do about it.
Well, he doesn't have to do this stuff alone. He's got 11 siblings to fall back on, right? Surely they'd want to help out their brother.
I wouldn't be tripping so much in the first place if there weren't 11 heathens constantly ganging up on me.
Yikes, Ronnie does seem like he's pretty fun to pick on. You know, maybe they'd go a little easier on him if he wasn't so uptight all the time. It sounds like he's just feeding into Cankry's dumb old-fashioned stereotype of Jade Bloods. If Ronnie would just take it down a few notches, his Lucai would probably be more understanding that he assumes. This really calms him down.
That, actually sort of sounds like a good idea.
Or he could outright rebel, burn this place to the ground, break those chains, man. Yeah, I didn't think so. That doesn't seem like his style. Yet. Well, for now at least, you're the one in charge. He doesn't need to worry about any of this stuff. Just relax, you've got this.
Let me handle it. Pats Ronnie. Gives Ronnie a Xanax.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh my god.
Camp, look what you did. You gave your child anxiety.
Alright. The last one. We should do Harold before we see that the parents are back, I think. We don't want to miss the last kid.
Harold.
Oh yeah, so Case is Harold, and who wants to narrate? I guess that's me or Mio.
Well, Mina comes in this, so I'll wait for Mina.
Okay, I'll narrate then. It's been a productive day. You've met a lot of the kids, and you've even managed to befriend some of them. Some of them are a little weird and even a little hostile, but a lot of them are friendly enough. You wonder which of the 12 little buggers you were missing, seeing as most of them wandered off the very second their parents left the vicinity. Just as you're thinking this, one of the kids you had yet to meet wandered into the living room, looking bored as ever, but he was primped and neat. He looked almost like he was pondering something when he finally spots you.
Do I know you?
No, you guess not. But you were the babysitter, remember? His parents were out and all?
Oh, right. I forgot that we had another babysitter. Whatever.
Your nose scrunches up reflexively. Oh god, fish puns. You ask him if there's some kind of problem?
No, I'm just surprised that he's actually still here. But, well, I'm Harold. Not that it matters what you know about me, since you won't last very long, surely.
You decide not to comment on that, because at this point you kind of get why he was saying that, but you were determined to do your job right regardless. He looked pretty deep in thought when he came in here. Was something bugging him?
You really want to know? Come with me.
You follow Harold down the hall and he leads you into a room that you can only assume is his room.
Do you see this piece of shit palm husk I have here?
You look at the palm husk and it looks brand new. Your eyebrow quirks up and you tell him this.
Sure, it would be brand new if you think something you bought last week is brand new. Work with me here.
You do think that, but you decide not to bring it up and hear his request. He points at a phone catalog that's sitting on one of his dressers.
Everybody at my school has the new Palm Husk X, except for me. God, it sucks. If I go back to school with this shitty Palm Husk, I'll be a fucking joke. And God, Buzzkill Kangaroo doesn't fucking understand that I need this. My reputation can't handle this shit. Handle the hit. Oh, handle the hit. Sorry about that.
So good.
You grimace a bit. Could this kid be more dramatic? So he's like a week late on trends. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? God, you're just as bad as Cankry. Another buzzkrill who doesn't fucking get why it's so important to me. I don't know why I bother.
He gets closer to you.
Listen, I get that you're like a boomer, but the least you could fucking do is fucking listen when I'm talking about my problems. Did I ask for your opinion? I don't think I did.
Holy shit.
And the most you can do is shovel some of the emergency cash Mina left for you to fund my new husk. What do you say? Just to make it up for me.
Stand firm or call Mina.
Dang. To rat this kid out.
Yeah.
What do we think?
sorry for him. I'm so
What do we do
sorry.
with this devious little bastard?
Even though Gabu, this is your child, you're like, all right, off to the sharks with you. Be gone.
I hate him. But what am I supposed to do?
No, call Mina. Unless Mina would spoil him. Anybody else in chat wanna weigh in on what we do with this boy?
With the stinker?
This stinky boy. Let's
Call me out here.
Let's call Mina.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
You decide, instead of indulging this teenager's every whim, you're going to make a call to his mother. So you pull your phone out and start calling. He seems particularly indifferent about this. In fact, he was still smiling. Mina picks up shortly after this and sounds annoyed that you had even called her. You hesitate for a second, but in the background you can hear Cankry's worried rambling.
Okay, clam up already so I can talk.
You diligently try to explain to Mina just what is going on with Harold here.
Yeah? Is it broke? Look, I don't know what the issue is. I'm in the middle. Shut up for a minute. I'm on the phone. I really don't got time for this. Just give it to him.
Wait, what?
Give it to him. Why are you calling me over this? You're supposed to be the one in charge. Are you kidding me?
But... Wait, what?
Just give it to him and don't call unless it's an actual emergency. Seriously. You do this like every week.
The dial tone blasts in your ear and you stare blankly at Harold. He's smiling at you with all the arrogance in the world.
She didn't sound too happy now, did she? How about we go get those emergency funds now? Trends wait for no one.
You follow behind him blankly. Did you just... lose? Oh, shit.
He's just a little piece of shit.
Alright, okay, let's stand firm then. You decide now wasn't the time to indulge this teenager at all, but rather than bugging your employer during her date, you stand your ground. There was no way in hell you were doing that.
What? Seriously? Why the fuck not?
Why on earth would you do that? You were trying to avoid trouble with the giant fish lady, not get into it.
You really don't get it, do you? I could have you fired for this. Anything you say can and will be used against you in all that bull crap.
You really didn't care. If he wants a phone, he can deal with his parents, but you weren't doing his dirty work for him.
But I want it! I want it! I want it! I want it!
Oh god, okay. You back away the second he starts whining, but once again stand firm. No means no! He was a teenager and should know better. You weren't about to get manipulated by a child, let alone one you just met.
Ugh, fine, whatever. I should have known better than to ask a good for no-fin babysitter anyways. I'll ask my mother when she gets home.
Honestly, whatever got you out of this sounded fine, just fine to you. Whatever.
I'm
Mommy,
so sorry
please
for
buy
that.
me a Snickle Bucky.
I'm so sorry that he exists.
Okay, that's all of them. Parents are back now.
Parents are back.
Parents are back. Fuck, Case, you wanna narrate so that, I can do Kankri and Mia can do Mina?
Sure. Preparing meals for 12 people has been as difficult as you'd worry it would be, but Mina's hefty emergency fund has been proven to be an invaluable resource. Though Ronnie almost started hyperventilating when he ordered pizza the second night in a row, he managed to assuage his concerns by reminding him that nobody would have to do the dishes afterwards. When you hear the door opening, you initially assume that one of the little ones is trying to intercept the pizza guy. Last thing you need is for spoons to prematurely coat every pizza in pepper flakes. Their culinary improvisation had almost ruined last night's dinner. If Seafoam hadn't stopped them in the nick of time. Maybe having 12 kids has its own merits, too. As much as you'd initially worry that you would have to play dictator for a micronation, they've all, in retrospect, been wonderful children. You're looking forward to another night of organized chaos. You hear a certain someone at the door and go to check. There's an abundance of scuffling and the sound of a key twisting into a lock.
Nice. Y'all didn't tear the place down. Thanks for watching our guppies.
Yes, you did it. You actually managed to keep everyone alive and safe to the best of your abilities. By the time Mina and Kankru got back, you do a small victory dance that garners a few cringing expressions.
Yeah, you don't gotta do that.
We came home as quickly as we could. Is everyone all right? Have you been managing the hive in our absence? Household, pardon the troll-centric language again.
Kankri? You can see that he seems a little out of breath, and Mina isn't far behind him, carrying a few massive suitcases like they weigh nothing at all. Well, at least you know where Paige's inhuman Introllian strength comes from.
Budge over. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm trying to bring all of Crabcree's bullshit inside in one go.
50% of that bullshit, and pardon my language, is yours. Or are we ignoring the fact that you brought your own bed frame in case the beds at the rental were shot? Pardon my language.
I still stand by that choice.
The beds in the rental were shot.
Kankri says that so tenderly that you feel a bit intrusive, even as you hop out of the way of Mina. And as she awkwardly makes her way up the stairs, he watches her go with fondness. Oof.
Oh, they're looking at you.
And then, as soon as she's out of immediate eyeshot, Kankri's attention focuses back in on you.
Did you read at least 2 pages of the dictionary to Paige every day? I'm contemplating graduating her to encyclopedia soon, but me and I are taking steps to ensure that we don't raise any of our children up with dated or inaccurate information. And you know how quickly encyclopedias can become obsolete, but the little ones shouldn't get too much screen time. And on that subject, Xandy didn't try to use your likeness in any maze, did they? Mina might support his fartistic expression, or whatever they're calling it now. But we've had conversations about the ethical ramifications of online bullying, and Harold was inconsolable when he found out he was trending on Beheaded. And Harold means well for all these guys' needs. I understand he might have put some pressure on you, but he could be a good role model for his younger siblings, especially Leopold, because he manages to discourage them from going along with Clifford's impulsive behavior, especially when Ronnie isn't around to take responsibility. Though I hope you did everything in your power to encourage all of them to utilize mature problem-solving skills. I can refer you to some supplementary readings, since you probably want some more warning next time you come here.
Kankri's voice begins to dissolve into static in your ears. You only pick up every other sentence. Helga shuffles into the entry room at some point, clinging to Kankri's leg, but he zeroed in on you, and she doesn't seem to be eager to save you from your fate. You hear an engine shutting off, and an Angelica-shaped blur manages to slip behind Kankri without his noticing. She also slipped behind him a second time with 4 pizza boxes in hand, followed shortly thereafter by Helga. You hear hmoney cheering for extra anchovies in the next room over, but it seems like a distant echo. You're lost here, trapped, helpless.
And that's why we quarantine any incoming technology in an airtight container for at least 2 weeks. Anything larger than a palm husk at least, because as important as it is that everything, inanimate or otherwise, is treated with a baseline of respect, the last thing I want is for me to spiral into a panic because she saw a cockroach.
Kankri.
And there they are, your savior, with drool sticking some of their hair to their face.
Yes, Pillowmina?
There's pizza. If you want some.
Meenkri seems to regain his bearings as soon as one of his kids actually looks at him. You hope you can use this time to make an escape.
Of course.
He looks to you, and he seems to actually see you, maybe for the first time. The fact that none of his kids have tried to stage a coup might be helping your case.
Would you like to join us for dinner? As a guest instead of an employee.
Oh, what the hell. You've been through enough this weekend to deserve a pizza party. You say your goodbyes, and before you leave, they all give you a little wave, or nod, or general look of disdain. But you'll take it.
Yay! We got to the end.
Yay!
Look at how cute they all are.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's our kids.
Ronnie smiling is so funny.
They're so cute.
You're all very cute. Yay, here's the credits. Art by Mio, Gabu, and Joe Lemon. Writing by Mio, Gabu, Joe Lemon, and John. Game development by Mio. Thanks.
Music also by Mio.
Music also all by Mio. Clap emoji. I'm on desktop. I don't even know
thank you. So glad you guys loved it.
Thank you for coming to the stream.
The only reason this game got made is because, like, I don't know what I was on, but I was just like, I'm stuck inside, and I love this ship. I gotta do something.
There we go.
So very good.
When's the fan adventure? Oh god.
Oh.
Mio already has a fan adventure. It's called Hybrid Rule. Let me see if I can go dig it up.
Totally read it. And we're kind of thinking about, I pushed some hair behind my ear. We're thinking about doing a prequel to the Meenkri Babysitting Sim, Meenkri Wedding Fiasco. We get to know the interpersonal issues of their love life.
Thinking about it. We already have like an outline for it. Also, here is the link to Hybrid Rule. And I'll pull up the link to this game again. It is for freezies, but you should tip Mio some money because they and the people who made it did it in like 3 weeks. You said?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah, there's the link. Okay.
Yep, we made it in 3 weeks.
I'm so proud of all of